Hello, today we are going to talk about
What is this?
Monsterpalooza
And PopSodaCola.
Dinker Show! Dinker Show! Dinker Show! Ha ha ha! Dinker Show!
Hi there, I'm Daniel.
and I'm Donna.
And together we're Steam Crow. We're a design studio based in Phoenix, Arizona. And we've been designing all kinds of weird stuff for like 14 years now. And a few years ago, we discovered this crazy thing called the Monster Rangers. So the Monster Rangers...
Happened on accident.
It was kind of an accident, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was totally fan driven, and it has been the best thing that ever happened to us. So here's how it started.
We were trying to figure out what we were about because we were vaguely about vintage monster design with cartoon-friendly monsters, but we just needed that extra something else that we couldn't find. We couldn't figure out what it was. So we knew this. We had great people that supported us.
Awesome people.
Yeah, so we made some badges to support patrons, helpers, and activists. Thinking, at best, you guys might wear a badge on your uniform, or on a jacket or a bag, not even a uniform at that point, and you might recognize each other in public, and that way community would start. But what happened was way, way better.
What happened was people started showing up in uniform at our events.
Yeah, and they started asking for things like missions and things to do, and then they wanted meetups. And eventually, they wanted camps.
So now we have 12 different branches. We have uniforms with uniform guides. There are missions that you can complete to earn badges. And we have badges that you can buy for just fun.
Yeah, we collaborate with you, our community, to decide what to do next, what to work on next, what to develop next, and what kind of things you guys want to see.
And the awesome thing that happened too was people decided that we're a real thing, and so we need to go camping.
So at first we thought, we're not going to go camping. Donna, not a camper.
I like hotels.
She likes hotels. I grew up off the grid in high school, so we didn't have electricity for like 3.5 years, so I camped a lot. But you guys, the Rangers, kept saying, hey man, we want to go camping, and it made sense, but we weren't really sold on it. But after saying no for a few months, we finally gave in, and we did one camp, and it was called Prime. Actually, it was called Shindig, and that camp had 100 people that came, and it was amazing.
And it totally changed our perspective and won us over, and now we camp for the entire month of August all over the western half of the U.S.
We do 2 winter camps, one in Phoenix and Tucson, so we call the Phoenix one Prime. Then we do California.
We do Washington State, 2 in Washington State, one on the west side and one on the east side.
She's from Seattle, I'm from Spokane, so we do both.
Yep.
Then we do a Colorado camp, and this year it's going to be the International Kite Festival, the Monster Ranger International Kite Festival.
It's a windy grassland, and so it's perfect for the kite festival. We're really excited.
And then we're bringing our camp to Provo, Utah. So
for the second time, but truly the first time. The actual first time we didn't make it due to an unfortunate wildfire. So we're really excited to go back because that one has a treehouse.
yeah, it's beautiful, and it's on a private campground, so that's pretty awesome. So anyway, if you're interested in joining us, like coming to a camp, which you should, you can go to monstrocamp.com, which I'll put on the URL there, but it's monstrocamp.com, or look for it on monsterrangers.com, and you can book a camp for how much?
$89.
$89? That's crazy.
Per car.
What?
Per car.
What?
So if you have a clown car and you can fit a lot of people in it, I suggest you do it.
Yeah, so for that price, you can fit in as many tents as you want, as many people as you want. But if it's 2 cars, it's 2 camps. So just bring as many cars as you want, but you got to book them ahead of time before they sell out.
Yep.
So those are live on the site on steamcrow.com right now. You can book your Monstro camp. Seattle is mostly booked. We've got a few camps left. California's got a few camps left, so don't wait around to do it.
But if you're really interested in getting involved, you can join the order.
the Order of Obscura. It's a secret society of the Monster Rangers, but it's not so secret. Basically, it is for people that want to support us and see us succeed. Spend more time making videos for you guys like this, how-tos, more content, more lore on the site.
Art classes, stitching classes.
Also, we have a couple different versions of the membership. So you can do a base membership where you get all the online content, or you can do a Badge of the Month club, which is pretty cool. Another is the Mystery of the Month. And so this month in March, you not only get the badge, but let's talk about the badge first. We've
Okay, let's talk about the badge.
So what badge was it this month?
This month was the Magic 8 Ball.
The Magic 8 Ball. So the color turned out really perfect. It's purple, cool, and it has all the magic of a Magic 8 Ball, which is pretty nice. And the thing is, it's exclusive. There's no way you're ever going to get this again unless we release it like in 5 years or something crazy.
You get a little story or instruction manual or something folded really cool with it. And it's always sealed with a Conjure Guard glyph.
Mm-hmm. And so, do you remember what was on the glyph this time? I remember there was a Tempest.
The root was the Purple Tempest.
Mm-hmm.
The marrow was a Primrose. And then, of course, the focus was a Monster Ranger. Now, if this makes no sense to you, don't worry about it. It's all part of the Conjure Guard and will be explained in other videos.
And you can read more of our lore again on monsterrangers.com.
Online.
The mystery of the month this year, or this month, it's all years and months, jibber jabber, was the cipher wheel. And so we made 18 of these handmade, laser cut, hand sanded and finished, hand painted cipher wheels. And so they're a way that you can get the secret code of the Monster Rangers. It's a fun way to break our code, because we have secret messages all over the place all the time. So in Montauk, which is a font that you can download if you're a member of the Order of Obscura on our site. So look at that. And then we also have a group called the Advisory Board. It's the top tier of the Monster Rangers Order of Obscura. And those guys, they have kind of a direct line to us to help us, give us advice, tell us directly what they want to see. And this month, they got the Brass Monkey Award, which was a medallion that you can read about on our site. But it's basically part of our story. And so we wink, wink, scoured the nation for the 7 of these that were ever made, and we found them and gave them to these people again.
They're very cool.
Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Order of Obscura. You can join now on monsterrangers.com. Just look for membership, community, and then Order of Obscura. Anyway, that's that pitch. But it's an awesome thing. It's already started to change our lives. We are tired. We've been on the road for like 13 years doing shows. And now that we have the Rangers, we've got to spend a lot more time making stuff for you guys. And so the Order is all about that.
It is. And we look forward to making more videos and more content for you.
Finally. Let's talk about Monsterpalooza.
Let's.
So, it was our second Monsterpalooza, and I don't know, I had a great time.
It was awesome. It was amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was great. It was a wonderful show. Monsterpalooza was very good to us.
What was great about the show?
The people.
Yeah, we met a lot of new folks that came by to see what our booth was all about, which was awesome.
Setup and breakdown went super smooth.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that was stressless. We got to stay with our friends, the Loaders, who are artists as well, Loader Inc.
Thank you very much to the Loaders.
Yeah, thank you to the
awesome.
Loaders. And we had Melissa was our crony for the show, so that was awesome.
Monster Ranger Melissa, she rocks. Yes.
So we have cronies sometimes that help us out. So crony is somebody that helps Steam Crow. And so sometimes cronies come by our home studio and help us bag t-shirts, fold shirts, prep badges, and sometimes cronies help us out on the road, like Melissa.
Yep, at shows.
So, man, I saw a lot of great art. That was one of the great things about Monsterpalooza is there's not a lot of fan art there, and what there's a lot of is sculptures and original ideas and original amazing monster art.
Lots of monsters. It's super inspiring. So if you, as a ranger, have the ability to come out to Pasadena and go to this show, I totally recommend it.
Yeah, I think we ought to have a meetup there next year at the very least. And Yeah, I think it's a great show.
The cool thing is that you can see people in progress becoming monsters. So there's tons of special effects makeup there, props and booths with fake blood and like all this sort of stuff. And it's really, really great. So you get to see the beginning and the transformation, and then
Yeah.
you get to see them finished. And they walk around the floor.
And you can talk to the artists as they do their application, so you can ask questions, which is pretty awesome too. There's a lot, I would say, a lot of maquettes there, so sculptures of monsters, and that's kind of always really a fun thing to see different people's styles and their take on it. So anyway, Monsterpalooza is a big thumbs up
Yeah,
from
thank
us.
you to all the people who came to our booth and found out who we were and supported us.
And thanks to Elliot too. Elliot runs the show, and I think you do a great job, Elliot. So
Elliot did a great job. Oh, there's a museum you can go into.
Oh, yeah.
Where you can go and see props
And art.
like
Tons of art.
huge props. And then there's also amazing panels where they bring industry people in, and you can see previews of movies, and you can see all sorts of stuff. So it's really, really cool.
So Monsterpalooza 2020, we're gonna be there again. If
If Elliot will have us,
if
we'll
they'll
be
have
there
us,
again.
we'll be there again. So anyway, Monsterpalooza, go to it.
It's great.
Monsterpalooza.com.
Yep. Next up for us, though, is...
Next up is a double header. We have Phoenix Fan Fusion in May.
End of May,
End of
yeah.
May. And then the very next weekend, we are in Denver for Denver Comic... I forget what they changed their name to, but the Denver Comic Con is what it's historically known as.
Right.
And-
And it's going to be a back-to-back...
Denver Pop Culture Con.
That's right. It's going to be a back-to-back marathon.
Yeah, so we'll do Phoenix. We'll unload the van on the Vanitar on Monday morning. Then we repack it, and we get in the van on Tuesday morning and do it like a 12-hour drive or something.
Well, not quite. We drive to Trinidad. We stay in Trinidad.
All
It's
right.
kind of nice.
And then we do Denver. So be looking for us in both those locations, and should be pretty good. We've got a lot of new stuff to take on the road. So
It's exciting. We're excited to be there.
So, Donna, what are you working on?
What am I working on? I am working on straightening up the house from the disaster that was Emerald City and Monsterpalooza.
And taxes.
And taxes, and Kickstarter packing, and Order of Obscura packing. So within a 3-week span after Emerald City, I got...
you got sick first.
I got super sick, but that's not important. I got better, and I printed all of the shirts and everything that needed to go with our trick or treat Kickstarter for our awesome mug, and got those packages out. All of the ones of the people who answered the survey. There's still a few of you out there. Please answer the survey.
There are 7 of you. Answer.
Yes, please answer the survey so I can print you your shirt. All right, so I printed, got all that stuff done, packed those packages, got those done, then worked on the order with the Magic 8-Ball and the Montauk Cipher and the Brass Monkeys. Got those taken care of and shipped out. And to those of you who I messed up on, I am so sorry. I am working hard on not doing that anymore. So I'm designing neat little packing slips so that every order will have a specific packing slip with my signature or intern number 4's signature or someone's signature for whoever who is packing that package. So I'm working on that too.
In her defense, our packages are very elaborate things. They're beautifully packed. They have a lot of elements. It's not just us tossing something into an envelope. They're elaborate. And so with that complexity sometimes comes, a little bit of
a few mistakes.
Slips.
But if I ever make a mistake, just email me back with from the email that I send you with your tracking number and let me know, and I'll fix it right away. The other thing I'm working on, I'm getting ready to print bags and a couple of shirts, fill stock, the usual stuff to get ready for our upcoming shows. Mm-hmm. What are you working on?
So, we've been working on the Order of Obscura deliverable for the Mystery of the Month. So, I'm going to give you a little hint on screen right now. You can kind of see a little bit of what we're working on. But we're now hand painting and assembling things. So a lot of custom artwork is starting to happen, and that's pretty exciting. And I think they're going to turn out really excellent. And then I've been working on a system for me and you to collaborate better called Todoist. It's not something we're inventing. It's some software we're using to kind of just get better at like collaborating with tasks, goals, things we want to work on. And up till now, we haven't needed a real sophisticated system, but with the Order of Obscura, with the Rangers, with our store doubling in scale in just a couple of years, we've really had to buckle down. So we found this thing, and we're now training ourselves to use it every day.
Yeah, and the week that we've had it, have we even had it for a week?
Yeah, but we were gone in the middle of that week.
Yeah, so in the week that we've had it, it's already been really helpful because we both have access to this list rather than the list being in a sketchbook or on someone's phone.
Right.
So,
we typically make these lists of goals and things we want to work on in the car. And so I'll type it up while Donna drives because I sleep drive. And so now, but we don't have access to it really again. So now Donna can look at the phone and add things to a list. I can add them on my computer. We can look at them on the iPad. Anyway, long story short, we're getting organized around here, I think, right?
Right.
We're getting organized here.
Because it all benefits you. The more organized we are, the more content we can produce, the more stuff we can create, the more time we have stuff to be creative rather than just working on getting things organized.
Yeah, managing things, which is a big bear these days, but it's coming together. So anyway, I've been working on that. And then what else am I working on? I don't know. That's probably it. Is just getting that in place.
We're getting the next order.
Yep.
Mystery of the month done,
taking up a
and
bunch
badge of the
energy.
month.
I've got some designing to do too.
You do have some designing. We've got a couple of new bags that we're going to be working on, which is exciting.
Oh, I'm going to put a link in the bottom of this thing here in the comments. Part of this also, we've got a new place for you to give us feedback on the kinds of things you'd like to see us develop. So we've got this new forum feedback thing. It's not in the forum, but it's a place for you to vote up ideas. So I'll put a link to that here. You can get into it under community on the Monster Rangers site. And but again, I'll make a link so you can find it. But jump in there and vote up some things that you like and maybe add an idea or two if you have any. Some of the ideas currently are a dark librarian pin. That was added today. We've got maybe a Goblin post bag. It sounds like people might want to do, and things like that. So it's a place for you to let us know things you'd like to see, even things you'd like to see in these videos. It's a great place to drop some ideas. Just be real specific.
Yeah.
So the next segment for us, I think, is that we.
Well, we do have a new product that we're getting ready to release.
We sure do.
And what is that product?
That product is the Goblin Post patch. So this patch is super deluxe. It came to be because one of our Rangers, Stucky, Ranger Andrew, he plays a Goblin Post guy, and we made little tags for him at Prime so you could send Goblin Post telegraphs to each other, messages essentially. And I wanted to redesign the logo. I like redesigning logos. I'm a logo designer, so I love doing it. And so this time was my third or fourth pass on the Goblin Post logo, and this time I think was the best. So I got really excited, and so excited that we made a patch for it, which you can check out. So it's got a really great outline. I think the colors turned out great. He's got the gold fang and a twinkle in his eye.
We will be showing you a picture of that.
No, we're showing it right now.
We're showing
it's
it
happening
right now.
Right
it's perfect
now.
right now.
Right now.
Yes, and it's a good size too.
Now. It's a great size. So you can throw that on your uniform, on your hat, on your satchel, whatever you want. So that's in the store right now. Bing. Push the button, it's in the store. Done. All right, is it time?
Are you done with what you're working on?
I don't know. I got a lot of things I'm working on, so I'm working on things.
So do I. Let's move on.
All right, so I'm excited. This segment is called PopSodaCola. And it's a time when we talk about weird sodas and we try them out. And normally, I've done PopSodaCola by myself, but I'm excited to do it with you.
I've never done this before.
So what we do is we get ourselves a weird soda. In this case, we're getting Desi Pop's Cumin Soda. The Jira Masala Soda is the other side tag on it. And it is a delicious soda with 12 ounces. Please recycle. it has really nothing of value in it other than some sugar and some sodium and triple filtered carbonated water. So let's crack this open and give it a taste. So, here we go. Want to give it a smell? That's part of the process. Nice smell, huh?
Smells good, actually.
Yeah. Does not smell like soda, though. It smells like something else.
Marsala.
Marsala, that's right. So there we go.
Okay, don't give me all of it.
Well, geez. Let's get this going here. So, I gave you most of it, didn't I?
You did. Here, trade me.
Trade you, bang. All right,
Okay.
let's cheers.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. Oh,
It is so savory.
wow. It's like a Marsala gravy mated with some cola, but then the cola left the room and went on a bus to another town where they didn't have any friends, and so they had to work at the bookstore for months. It's very unusual. I've never had a soda quite like that before. It's like being in a hot air balloon.
It's salty.
Salty, yeah.
I've never had a fizzy drink
It's chewy.
that is salty. It's not chewy.
It's emotionally chewy.
It has a really weird mouthfeel to it.
Yeah, there's not much soda. There's not much carbonation. It's pretty flat.
But it is not sweet. Like, you keep waiting for the sweetness to hit you, but there's no sweetness. It's savory.
This is from the India section of our Asian market, and
Yeah.
wow, how many crows do you give this thing out of 100 crows?
So 100 crows is like amazing.
Real good.
Amazing.
100 crows is good. 0 crows is real bad.
Well, it's not real bad.
No.
It's not real bad. It's
Let's put it this way. If the apocalypse happened and there was nothing else to drink, I would drink this soda on a regular basis. But I wouldn't do it on purpose.
I think that I would probably give it 40 crows.
I give it 14 crows. So, again, if you want to try your own, it's Desi Pop, the cumin soda, the Jira Masala soda, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. Like, you should taste this. You should give it a try. I think it costs less than $2. It is the most unusual soda I think I've ever had.
I have never had anything like this.
With that in mind, I
Never.
give it 97 crows as the most unusual soda. So that's something else. Woo! So
right.
cheers. All right. First PopSodaCola.
First PopSodaCola. Make it entertaining for me. All right. With that, we would like to say thank you for watching this very first episode of the Steam Crow Show.
I'm Daniel.
And I'm Donna.
And remember to believe,
study,
and protect
our monster friends.
Feel free to follow us on MonsterRangers.com. Look for Monster Rangers on the internet and Steam Crow on the internet because we're still Steam Crow. Anyway, we'll see you next time.
Bye.